already drooling, aren't you? And those were just two cars there, but look at what this place has to offer. I am drooling, of course, you admit you two were. But look at this, the Ferraris, all of them, 599 GTB, the 430, and even that timeless classic that you see right here, the 329 GTS. Fantastic looking cars. You remember them because of the design. And that's what exactly we are here in Munich, in Motor World for the car design event, to basically tell you what it's all about and why it's important to have it. Right from your supercars to hypercars to super luxury cars, everything under one roof. And the main point of discussion is, of course, design. And this is where the journalists, the companies, the designers of companies, and of course, students all converging for their bit of knowledge. Well, let the camera take you to the rest of the exhibition. Meanwhile, I'll say exit stage left.
The car design event was organized by Jens Myers and Des Sellmeijer, two of the most influential auto journalists from Germany. And EcoDrive had exclusive access to everything that was showcased there. This included special editions to concept cars, to the future of transportation.
And design is also changing the way you think about transportation, because you have these massive carriers of cargo where space is of utmost importance, and not just space of the cargo, but space for the driver as well. This is something that we had seen from Kia when they first showcased it on their mobility day. But you know what? It's not just this, but it's also the smaller vehicles that are now being made. The pods, so to say, that carry all the cargo from here right up to your doorstep, the last mile connectivity bits. And that's what this is, the PBV1, where it takes all of the cargo from the PBV7 to your home. And this, of course, will have autonomous capabilities, which basically means that there will be no driver. As you can see, there is no steering wheel, nothing inside. So a lot is changing in terms of transportation, big to small. And yes, that's exactly what the future is all about, and that's what design of the future is all about.
Flying cars have been the talk of town for more than a few decades. No doubt then, there was quite the interest in this concept.
The future of transportation is definitely changing, and if Santa had his faithful reindeers with him, we will have this, the EVO TL, to take us through the skies and jump all the traffic that basically harasses us every single day. This, however, is still far in the future. From Supernal Hyundai Motor Group, another Hyundai Motor Group product that Santa Claus might like is this one. Well, this concept comes from Genesis. It is the Speedium X concept that the company brought out. This resembles the Snow concept that had made its debut a few months ago, but this one is the Speedium Giro. Now, it's pretty much similar to what we've seen earlier, but the Snow edition is different from the Giro edition. This is more of a lifestyle bit of stuff from Genesis. And you know what? It works very well, because you see the way this car has been made. It's more of a Grand Tourer, a coupe, beautifully done, and of course the styling bits as well. Now this makes its European debut at the car design event.
There was one more concept car that truly blew our mind, and it was the German debut of the future hydrogen-ready concept, the Hopium Machina.
Well, that's quite the welcome from the Hopium concept that we have here. Looks great, phenomenal in terms of design. But the one thing that really stands out is this crease right here at the bottom. Now this is specifically for aerodynamics, of course, and then represents a bit of the F1 side pod that you have seen. But you know what? One of my friends pointed out this to me, that since this is so close to the tires, whatever backlash or whatever black splash will happen will be on the doors. Now, though this is a concept, of course, you need to understand that aerodynamics and the way materials are created, that's at the forefront of all of this, and not, some practicality aspects remain. This was created as a fully hydrogen car, which will take you 1,000 kilometers on just filling it in one go. And inside, the matter is a little bit different. Now, while the exterior is fantastic, as you can see, with all the creases and the way in which the entire body is molded, the interior is a whole new ball game, because you actually enter a world that you've never ever witnessed before. Use of materials, the kind of materials, and the absolute kind of interface that you will have with the car. Because yes, look at that, the entire thing pops up and it's all ready for you to consume all the information that's already there.
But the second edition of the car design event was not just about the machines. It was also about discussions, debates, and getting to understand the future of mobility. And the stalwarts took to the stage to tell their stories. Won Q Kang, VP and design head of Kia Innovation Hub, talked about the two Kia transportation pods and also what the future entailed for these machines. In fact, the Kia EV5 made its European debut, and Kang was there to unveil it. Robin Page, Director of Design Bentley, spoke about the demands of consumers and the approach of the company to fulfill them all. Filippo Tajani from Alcantara showed some of the materials the company was working on, which would make the interiors of the cars pop out, and also told us how lighting played an important role on the inside. Joe Stenuit, head designer Mazda Europe, enlightened us about how Mazda is taking a different approach to the way cars are designed. The reflection of light on the exterior surface makes a big difference, as there are no clear lines on the car as seen here. There were others too, including students who got an exclusive look into designs of the future and the past as well, giving them a stage to talk directly to the designers and even journalists, thus expanding their horizons. But for me, it was about getting to understand the complexities involved in a car making process, the creativity, the innovation, and the vision to see into the future and make it happen now. That's what the car design event was all about, and we can't wait for the next edition.